Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for checking me out. JaezMagicDrops. Today I'm going to be talking about mainly the dudes right now, but your 12 seconds of fame. Your 12 seconds of fame. What am I talking about? I'm talking about dudes taking it all the way when they don't have to take it all the way. And you end up having kids. You end up having kids. Men, stop doing this irresponsible thing where you think that you should just go all the way with the female just cause you want to feel that little 5-12 seconds of whatever, at the end of the day, when you're the pullout game works. It works. If you don't like using condoms, that works. I'm just saying. And when you're a man and you hear that coming and you're not ready to have kids, you're not in the financial area to be able to take care of a kid, you don't have any type of career or path that you're going along, you don't know yourself, you don't know what you like, you don't know what you don't like, you're not ready to be a dad, and you're never ready to be a parent from what I've seen on the outside. You kind of just grow into it. But either way, you can be more prepared to be a parent. You know what I'm saying? And that's usually why dudes end up having kids. Dudes end up having kids because their 12 seconds of fame has now happened, and now it's 18 years of pain. And nowadays, like 20 for dudes, and then like even more for females, daughters that end up staying with their parents because they haven't found a dude to move in with yet or something. And then that's the guys' problems. Y'all risk it all for 12 seconds of fame. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Females. Now I'm coming for y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Stop having kids just because you want something to never leave you. Yes, I said it. The truth hurts. Because I was one of those kids. I was one of those kids that had to grow up with their parent. And it's not good. If you are underprepared in any way, and especially every way, your kid's going to feel that. Your kid's going through that too with you. Your kid's going to be going through every single hard moment with you. So, I mean, it's just crazy to think that people have this notion where they just don't care about their life. They do absolutely nothing, just coasting straight through. And then they have a kid, and now all of a sudden it's time to try hard. It's time to work hard. It's time to go hard because my kid's that. Why didn't you ever care about yourself like that? That's the real question. Why didn't you ever go hard for yourself like that? It's because you don't love yourself, and that's okay. You gotta learn. You gotta learn. You gotta learn how to make lemonade. You're not just taught. You are handed lemons, though, that's for sure. But, the whole point of having a child, people, is to pass along everything you've learned and everything you've grown onto the next child so that it can be better than you. If you have not grown into who you are or even know who you are, why are you having a kid? You're going to just pass along all of your immature ways and immature habits and all that onto the kid, and that kid's going to think that's how they're supposed to act now. All because dudes want their 12 seconds of fame, and all because females want something that'll never leave them. I'm just saying, your life could be so much easier. You could try, you could take risks, you could find careers you like, you could, use up time, finding what you like and what you don't like, because it takes time, it takes effort to find out who you are. You could do all these things, but once you have a kid, it's pretty much over. You got to lock into something. You got to make sure to stay stable. You got to make sure to keep taking care of that kid. You got to make sure that kid is everything it needs. So before you go and have a kid and start a family just because of either your 5 seconds or the female thinks that this dude is, the one, even though she hasn't thought about how the baby's gonna be taken care of, if the dudes can even be a father, like stuff like that. Are they even capable, you know? Stuff like that. So y'all just have protection. Use protection if it's that hard. If it's that hard, dudes, to pull out in your 12 seconds of fame when the Subway oven is going da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. If it's that hard to pull out, then go ahead and just wear protection. Make sure your girl is, you know, taking something if she can. And that's what y'all do. If you don't have the ability to control yourself, that's what you do. It's all love, people, and I'm just reminding you all, you know, this is from the bottom of my heart. You know, I was that kid that went through the struggle of having parents that were that were not ready and underdeveloped. You know, a parent, I should say. You know, so just being that kid, I know what it's like. So don't make your life harder and then also have to give your life away because you just wanted to feel good for 12 seconds, dudes. And females, once again, stop having kids just because you want something to never leave you. Get a puppy. Get a puppy. It's all love, everyone. Truly, it really is all love. Like, I'm just pointing out what's obvious. It's all love, everybody. I wouldn't say it unless I meant it. I'm out.